For the 8th day of Christmas decluttering, we're going to talk about Swedish death cleaning. Hello, my name's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. At the minute we are right in the middle of our 12 days of Christmas decluttering. We have done a variety of different challenges and activities, and today I wanted to focus on Swedish death cleaning. This isn't something that I've ever spoken about before, but it's a good concept to kind of get your head around if that helps you with the decluttering process and why it's important to do it. I do videos all about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. So let's talk about what Swedish death cleaning is. There was a lady that wrote a book called The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning. So this lady was dealing with the death of her parents and then her husband, and in the process she realised how much of a burden it was to have to deal with getting rid of all those things that belong to somebody else and knowing how to get rid of the items, how to share the items out. And she thought actually this should be a process that people do before they pass away so that we are reducing the burden on others. So the main idea is that you are trying to reduce the burden for decluttering your things before you pass away. So you're kind of, as you declutter, you are sharing those memories with people as you get rid of them and as you pass them on to family members or friends, so that they get to enjoy the items if they want them, and you also get to share the memory associated with that item. So let's talk about 6 different tips to be successful with Swedish death cleaning. The first step is to get other people involved. So you want to think here about what other people would like to keep, ask them, get them to come around, get them to look through the things that you have. Are they going to want to keep your ornaments, your books, your items? Discuss that with them, ask them what it is that they would like to be given at the end of your life, and either choose to give it to them when you pass away or choose to give it to them beforehand. The idea is that you are then not keeping items that somebody else doesn't want. So you know which items people want, you can either give it away or you keep hold of them until you pass. And within that, it's really important that you share information about documents and passwords and bank accounts, etc., so that actually the people that are going to have to take care of your things know exactly where to look, where to find the will, where to find documents that are important, so that they can process things quite easily and stress-free. Because if you can imagine going into somebody's house, your family member's house, and not knowing where their important documents are, I should imagine it's quite stressful, quite a time-consuming process to try and find those things. So it's really about being upfront about where those things are should they need them. The second tip is to start finding items that you can sell for cash. So the idea is that you're reducing the amount of furniture, the things that you can sell, that you would happily get rid of, so that you can actually use the money in your lifetime to have some adventures that you want to have. You are then not creating this burden of things or this amount of money, you're actually enjoying it. Life is there for you to enjoy, so why not sell some of your items so that you can get the money out of it and you can get the experiences and the memories from using money that you have saved by selling those items. So it just gives you some more cash for those kind of activities. The third tip is to start with simple items first. So you may find it easier to start with your clothing, you may find it easier to start with more sentimental items. Decide where you want to start and start with those things first. The area that you feel most comfortable with. Is it books? Is it clothing? Etc. And then you can start that process. The fourth tip is to think about a couple of questions. Will somebody be happier if I save this item for them? Is it going to make them feel good? Is it going to make them happy, bring them joy? What items are meaningful to pass on? What is it that you think other people are going to benefit from if you were to pass them on to them? And which items would not provide any meaning or happiness to somebody? It's like you're putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. If somebody else was to come to your items, do you think they're older fashioned, not as interesting, or are not somebody's style? If you know that they're not going to meet somebody in your family or friendship group their style, then you don't need to keep hold of them. They are items that you could say you want to keep for now and then you want to get rid of when you pass. So you know that there's no guilt on the other person, that they have to keep something that they do not want. Number 5 is to gift sentimental items. So the idea is that All the items that you think are really important, like heirlooms, etc., those are the items that you might want to gift somebody when you pass away. Well, why not gift them at the point of finding them and share that memory with them, so that you get the joy of gifting that item to them. So when that you do pass away, you have already gifted that item. It has more of a memory attached to it because you've specifically given it to them as well. When you're gifting items, make sure that it suits their personality and their style, and that it's going to match with what they are kind of wanting. And as you go through those sentimental items, if you feel like they don't fit somebody, you can always sell them or donate them or throw them away as you see fit. Number 6 is to save items that are important to you. So there may be lots of items that you think, well, they're not going to suit other people, but I'm really enjoying them right now, and those are okay to keep. It's worth knowing that you can dedicate space to that. So if you know there are items that you don't want out on display, but you want to keep them until you pass, you could put them in a box that is marked as throw away, so that when you do pass away, somebody can discover that box and know that those items you are happy to get rid of. It's just about making some of those decisions prior to passing away, isn't it? It's about knowing which items that matter to you, but you know won't matter to other people. So it's your way of signalling to other people that it's okay to get rid of them, so they do not have that guilt. So I think as I have decluttered my home, I found that really quite helpful to know that actually I don't have as many things. So should anything happen to me, there is not a burden of lots of items that are sentimental or like cluttered in the space. It wouldn't take long to clear away. I don't want that burden for anybody else. Like, these are my things, I'm enjoying them, but I also don't have too many things. It's about reducing the amount that you have in your home so that you can enjoy the space, you can enjoy the time, the money that you get from selling those items, and you can actually live your daily life in comfort and at ease. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did, and comment below if you have had to go at having that mindset when you declutter of Swedish Death Cleaning. I'd love to know how you get on as well. I will be back soon for more videos on decluttering as part of our 12 Days of Christmas Decluttering. Take care, bye.